you, Captain Dave Schneider? It's the Guide's Life. And oh, it feels so good to be out on the lake. You know, I was feeling like crap yesterday, but maybe I just needed to be out on the lake. It feels so good. And you know what's best about this is, of course, I'm not alone. But today, you're going to see Captain Dave's fishing. I'm going to be wearing the chesty, and you're going to see me casting around a little bit today, which is always cool. But I've got a very, very special guest here today. This young man's name is Chris Reed. Say, hey, Chris Reed.
Hey, Chris Reed.
Chris knew me back in Michigan before I ever even thought about being a guide. Back when I was teaching and coaching and doing those kinds of things, and our connection actually in Michigan was fishing.
Yeah,
actually it was fishing.
You were a guide then.
I kind of was. I guess I kind of was, but we had such a good time together. As fleeting as it was, we stayed in contact. I've guided them from 1,000 miles away a few times. Actually,
put me on my personal best from 1,000 miles.
From 1,000 miles away. But Chris is in the military, and he's about to be deployed here before too long. And he's down with his family doing a nice family vacation, and he was able to put aside a little bit of time for Captain Dave. And so I'm really tickled about that, buddy. I'm hoping to put you on a big old Okeechobee bass today. We're fishing primarily artificial stuff. We've got a few places where if I decide we want to fish a shiner, I grabbed a dozen shiners, so we may do a little bit of that as well. But right now there's a lot of boats in the area that we're fishing. You can see that there's quite a few boats around us. But we've got a pattern here that's pretty righteous, and so we're going to work that thing today. We've got a lot more to say about Chris and our relationship, but he's got his good friend AJ with him. Say, hey, AJ.
Hey, how's it going?
I haven't got him spun up yet.
That's okay. That's all right. All right, let's try one more time.
All right.
Say, hey, AJ. Hey,
AJ.
There he is. Thank you, AJ. Listen. AJ has one of those jobs where you don't want to mess with him at all. So that's as smart ass as I'm going to get with him all day today. Anyway, AJ, I'm so proud to have you here today, buddy.
Pleasure to be here.
And I know AJ and Chris are real good friends. They've deployed together and done things like that in the past. And so we're going to share a boat together, the three of us. Captain Dave Schneider, you come on along. We're going to have some fun.
Earlier I could see when you were moving. I don't know how much farther you went.
Let me zoom out and see where these guys are. I'll find out where these guys are here in relation to this thing here. Okay, we're right. See that island in front of us? This spot that I'm looking at is just the other side of that island. That guy's right. So we just need to go to the other side of this island and work our other side of this island. That's where we're gonna go. I think the water's cleaner in there.
I see it right now.
All right.
It's,
you see the drone?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be straight over. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Just below that cloud.
Yep. So, all right. So anyway, we're gonna punch up in there. I like it. I like the looks of it. I don't have to look at the sun. Man, get your rod up. Get your rod up. Keep them coming above. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Good job, man. That's how you get one coming, you bring them just like that. Nicely done, my brother. All right, guys, here we are. Listen, we just pulled into a new spot. We just weren't getting bites. You know, there was some action, there's some things, but boy, there were a lot of boats in our first area. In fact, so much that, I mean, that's all. Because Chris is like, I can't believe how many boats there are. And there were. So I get the drone in the air. I run it about a mile, well, about 3/4 of a mile from our position is where subsequently we found some clean water, because the first place we moved to was, the water was a little dirty. And I said, well, I don't feel good about this. Sure enough, you could see the beds. You could actually see the beds, couldn't you? I mean, you could see the beds from I was 160 feet, 180 feet in the air. You could see the beds plain as day. So we ran over to this spot, and I about 4 casts in, AJ scores again, and that was just really good, brother. I appreciate it. And so we're feeling real good right now, a little bit excited, and we'll bring it on here. We'll keep this thing rolling. Captain Dave. Self-inflating. Guys, this bait might be working here. Oh, come on up here, little man.
I've been casting over this thing 20 times.
I threw that in there, and he hit it immediately. Honestly, don't But that, guys, is a pretty good fish. I mean, this isn't a giant by any stretch. Not a giant. No, 2 3/4. It's a nice one. It's a nice fish, though. Did you see him run when he hit that? Now, I threw that little clump right there.
Yeah.
All right, and all I felt was a little, toop, and I just set the hook.
Okay.
All right, and you saw it run out of there like crazy, guys. That's a good fish.
Yeah,
That's a good fish.
There's something running right off that bed. That's a big bed. That is deep.
Yeah, that's a tilapia bed. That's a classic tilapia bed. Now the bass will bed right, like see this right here.
Yeah.
The bass will bed right on the edges of that stuff. It's really cool the way they cohabitate that way.
Would tilapia not eat the eggs?
I don't know. I don't know what the situation is with that. But I do know this little Ica,
I like how it goes through.
they just eat it, man. It's like a Senko. They just eat it.
It doesn't get caught on everything.
There's fish. Little one, just a little one. Well, that's a real little one there.
I think we gotta get
I pulled it right past that lily pad right there, that little pump of pads, and he was on it. He carried it out of there. Oh, look at here. Look at him sandbagging us here. Look at him sandbagging. You got it. Don't reel any closer. Flip it right here to me, baby. Flip it right here to me. Look at that. My man. I'll tell you, I sure wish Chris would catch one. I sure wish Chris would catch one. What do you think, Chris? You gonna? What do you think, Chris? So hey, Chris. That one popped right in front of us here. All right, man, guys, we're out here fishing the edges. That one hit it. Did he chase that thing out in the way?
We were talking.
Or did he carry it out to you?
I said, "Oh,
saw your
holy
line
cow,
going. There you go, bro. Oh, fish right there, guys. We got a pocket of fish here, man. We got a little pocket of fish right here. That fish came right out of the same spot. Yeah, it came right out of the same spot there. Attaboy, attaboy. Good job, man. Chris just teaching us all a good lesson here. Chris just teaching us all a good lesson here. All right, man. Boy, look at that, barely hooked. But you got him, didn't you? You got him, didn't you? All right, man. Throw back your fish. Do your thing. Perfect. Oh my gosh, look at this monster. Look at here. Come here, baby. Oh yeah, leave it to me to hold on to that one. That's right. Let's see if I can, any way I can make this look like 9 pounds. Oh, hold on. Nope, not gonna be able to do it. Gosh almighty. Ooh, look at the size of that bass. Ooh. Ooh, look at this. There he goes, bud. There he goes, bud. Fish, he says. Fish, he says. Good job, man. Good job, man. Get a hold of him, man. God almighty, that's a 2-minute penalty. Yeah. Major League Fishing penalty there, dude. Smile at the camera, baby. That's there you are, bud. Good job. No, it's a bass. Is it? Yeah, absolutely. Swing him up here, bro.
You want to swing him?
Well, let's look at him. Let's get him up here. Oh, that's a bass for sure. Yeah, bring him up here. That's a little dude. Come on, little dude. Good job, bro. Nice work. Look at you. Fish. Come right back, and here he got calling fish. The chart pot.
You get lost out here with that one.
Yeah, that's right. Use the chart pot. Fish. I was right here with that the whole time. Yeah.
Well, hey guys, Captain Dave Schneider, It's a Guide's Life. Well, you know that. Guys, I wanted to say a couple words about the video that we just finished watching. Chris Reed is a really a special dude. He and I have spent nowhere near as much time together as it would seem, actually. We became very good friends in a very short period of time, and it was because of fishing. Fishing kind of brought us together, and it's kind of bonded and cemented our relationship. I'm proud to know Chris and AJ and you know, anybody actually that works in the armed forces. I want to give just a shout out to everybody that protects our country in some capacity. You guys, I sleep much better at night knowing that you're there and that you do what you do, and it's deeply appreciated. I also want to say that, listen, we caught fish after fish in this trip, and all you got to see was the little ones. Unfortunately, I lost 2 on this deal that neither one of them were actually on camera. Both of them came off before they came to the boat, and both of them were 4+ pounders. But the real story was Chris. Chris also lost a really, really big fish. Somewhere we got a good look at it, and it was somewhere in the 8+ range. So we were fishing around fish all day, and we got our couple of bites. The joke was that Okeechobee showed up and gave up, you know, as promised. We just didn't do a very good job of catching them. But it was a great time. That was the first time I met AJ, and AJ's a special guy. And AJ, I've been holding this video because AJ promised me some bling bling, and I haven't gotten it yet. I'm going to put it out this video out right now, though, because I'm actually supposed to get the bling bling tomorrow. We'll see if that's actually true. Chris, be safe in your deployment. I love you, brother. And I'm sure that everybody out here in YouTube world is going to be praying for you and your family, and for all those folks that go and put themselves in harm's way for us. Captain Dave Schneider, it's a guy's life. See you guys tomorrow.
Lost again, going back around, dreaming of a time when I get things right. Lost in the shadows of